welcome to the 3905 Century Club Net, the November board meeting. We meet every second Monday local time and at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 o'clock Eastern. All are welcome to attend. If any of the members are present, they're more than welcome to view our activities. We just ask that they refrain from making any comments during the meeting. And on that note, let's go ahead with attendance. First call area is excused. Second call area.
Looks like Rich is having problems with audio.
Yeah, I see that. I'll come back to him. Yeah, thanks, Dean. The third call area.
Third caller is here.
Okay, good evening, Keon. Fourth call area. I see him. Hi, Ben.
Fourth present. Dwight isn't here though.
Okay, real good.
I'm
Fifth
texting
call
Marty.
area.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fifth call area is here. I don't see Dale, so he may not be here.
Okay. Good evening, Clay. Sixth call area is present. Seventh call area.
Seventh call area present, WB7ASC.
Okay, real good. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, while we're taking roll call votes, I did receive a request from Rusty that when you state your vote to include your call sign or area with it. He won't be able to attend tonight, but he views the meeting afterwards. So if you can do that, it'd be greatly appreciated. Eighth call area.
Eighth call area present, AG8WL.
Okay, good evening, Ralph. And we know about the ninth call area and the 10th. DX.
DX present B3CMB.
I saw you earlier, Craig. There you are. Okay, good evening, Craig. President.
President here in 7XG.
Okay, good evening, Dean. Vice President.
Vice President here, KN4EUK.
Okay,
That area is
good
here.
evening, Bob. Oh, okay. Oh, and I see 10 is connecting.
Good evening, Ray.
Good morning, good evening.
Okay, well, Ray, your timing couldn't have been better. We're taking roll call and you joined us just in time. So I'll put you down as present. And good evening, Ray.
Thank you.
And we have DX. I heard him already. President, Vice President, Secretary. Rusty has an excused absence. And Treasurer.
I'm here, Gary, K9GWS.
Okay, real good. Thank you. Well, we do have quorum with only the ninth area missing tonight. So we'll start out with the October minutes. Do we have a motion to accept the October minutes?
So moved, AE4NT.
Okay, got you down.
Second, WA6W.
I heard the call sign ending in U.
WA6W.
Okay. Second. Is there any discussion on the minutes? Okay, let's do the roll call. Fred has already directed me to vote approve for him. Second call area.
Still having audio problems, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll try to come back to him. Third call area.
Third area abstains.
Abstain. Okay. Fourth call area.
Fourth approves, AE4NT.
Okay. Fifth call area.
Fifth call area, WA60LBU.
Okay. Sixth call area approves. Seventh call area.
7:30 abstains, WB7ASC.
Okay, got you down for abstain. Eighth call area.
Eighth call area approves, KG8WL.
Thank you. Ninth call area is that here, the zero call area.
WB0PYF 10th area approved.
Okay, thanks, Ray. DX.
And DXV3CMB approves.
Thank you. President.
N7XG approves.
Okay. Thanks, Dean. And Vice President.
KN4EUK approves.
Okay, thank you. And I'm looking at my screen here. It looks like the second call area is still trying to connect. So I'll just leave that as a no vote, but we have 8 approvals and 2 abstains, so the motion passes. Next is the October financials as submitted by Gary. Is there a motion to accept?
So moved, AE4NT.
Okay.
Second,
WA6LBU.
The one ending in W.
WA6LBU.
Okay. Yeah, had a little pile up there. Sorry about that. Is there any discussion on the financials? Okay, let's go with a roll call vote. The first area by proxy approves. Second call area, and I see they're still connecting. Third call area. Oh,
Sorry, third area abstains, KE3HOI.
and the fourth call area.
Fourth approves, AE4NT.
Thank you, Ben. Fifth call area.
Fifth call area approves, WA6LBU.
Okay. Sixth call area approves. Seven
7:30
land.
abstains, WB7ASC.
The eighth call area.
Eighth call area approved, KG8WL.
Okay, thank you, Ralph. 9 land. Doesn't look like they've shown up yet. 10 land.
10th area approves, WB0PYF.
Okay. DX.
DX area approves, V3CMB.
Okay. President
N7XG approves.
and Vice President.
KN4EUK approves.
Well, same totals as last time. We had 8 approvals, 2 abstains, and 2 not voting, and 2 land is still connecting. So we'll say approved. And then we had 3 committee reports this month, one from the awards committee. And great job, Ben. It's nice to see that we are picking up a few new members here and there. So I'd like to think whatever we did, we're doing correctly. Then we have the information technology report. And in the agenda, I wrote down who submitted it. I don't have it right here in front of me, but that's out there for your information. And then we also have a report from the election monitor, and which will bring some additional comments towards the end of the meeting. So next up is old business. We have a motion that was tabled last month, motion 10-2021-2 on the duties of the president. And do we have a motion to take that off on the table and open discussion on it?
N7XG moves to open it.
Is there a second?
KN4EUK.
Okay, thank you. So we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion before we take the roll call vote?
Call the question.
Okay. I wasn't so directed on that one. I'm going to leave one land out of this. The third call area.
Third area abstains, KE3HOI.
The fourth call area.
I thought the first area specified that motion in his proxy email, but fourth area approves AE4NT.
Okay, I divided this up into two motions. One was to take one off the table and the next one was to actually vote on it. And he did give me proxy on the one to vote for it, but
Oh, okay, we're bringing it off the floor. All right, yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
that's my
understood.
thinking, guys.
AE4NT.
Okay, real good. And then the fifth call area.
Fifth area approves.
Sixth call area approves. Seventh call area.
Seventh area approves.
Eighth call area.
Eighth call area disapproved.
Okay.
AG8WL.
And 9 land is still not present. 2 land is still connecting. And so we're down to the 10th call area.
10th call area abstains.
States. Okay. DX.
DX area approves V3CMB.
President
N7XG approves.
and Vice President.
KN4EUK approved.
Okay, I come up with 7 approvals, 2 abstentions, 1 disapproved, and 2 not voting. 3 not voting. So I would say with 7 approvals, it's motion carries. So now we can go on to motion 1021-2 to amend the bylaws to reflect the duties of the club president. And there was some effort made to address some of the wording issues as presented last month. But we have a motion by Ben on that, I believe. Yeah, motion by Ben. Do we have a second?
I'll second that, WB7ASC.
And 2. And then is there any discussion on motion 10-2021-2?
Question, Joe.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I do apologize. I'm sorry. There's some confusion, and I have to admit I'm under the influence of pain medication, so I apologize. The first motion, was it to actually vote on the motion, or was it to bring it off the table? Because, yeah, that was a little confusing.
Oh, yeah, the first motion was to bring it off the table.
Fine. I need to change. Okay, I apologize. My vote needs to change. It's actually an approval to bring it off the table. Thought we were actually voting on the motion.
Okay, I will, we're still in a live meeting. I'll go ahead and change that, Keon. And
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, and I hope you're doing better. So,
10th
anyway.
area also approves it to come off the table.
Yeah. Okay. What was that? 10 land? I'm sorry.
Yes, 10th area approves it.
Oh, okay. Okay, real good. Well, thank you, guys. doesn't change the outcome, but for the record, it's a good thing. I'll just put it that way. So anyway, we have a motion and a second now on motion 10/2021-2, to put the changes to the definition of the club presidential duties and to update the bylaws accordingly. It will go into effect, I believe, December the 1st. And is there any discussion on the motion itself?
AGAWL.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Yeah, the one section there, well, let's see, a couple of things. In section 1B, where it says including staffing, it includes NCSs. I don't think the president has ever assigned NCSs for nets. I think that's an error. And in the next section, C, shall have the responsibility and authority to lead and direct the vice president and accept elected officers. The vice president is an elected officer. Why do you put him in there and then say it doesn't apply to him? Doesn't make any sense. And the other thing, I'm not sure I agree with the giving the president let's see, where was it? And associated activities, wherever that is. It's too broad a term and too vague. Glad I'll turn it back to the chair.
Okay. Anybody else?
Call the question.
That's right. Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
I just said call the question. Discussion
Okay, I
seems to
thought
have
that's
been-
what you meant. It takes a half a second for these things to work their way through the internet sometimes. AG5T looks like he's trying to join us. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead with the vote. On that one, I've been directed by the first call area to approve the motion as stated. Let's see, the second call area, AC2MT. Would you like to vote on motion 10/2021-2? Can you join us? Okay, well, I see him there and it doesn't say not connecting anymore, but I'll move on. The third call area.
Yeah, Joe, please put the third area crown as disapproved, KE3HOI.
Okay. Fourth call area.
Fourth call area approves AE4NT.
Okay. Fifth call area.
There, I have the right button now. Fifth call area approves WA6LBU.
Okay, yeah, it happens. Sixth call area approves. Seventh call area.
Seventh call area approves WB7ASC.
Okay. And the eighth call area.
Eighth call area disapproved, KG8WL.
Okay, got you down. Ninth call area doesn't still seem to be here yet. 10 land.
10th call area WB0PYF approves.
Okay. And DX.
DXV3CMB approves.
Okay. President
N7XG approves.
and Vice President.
KN4EUK approves.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8 approvals, 2 disapprovals. No, I take that back. 9 approvals, 2 disapprovals, and 2 not voting. So the motion carries. And next up, we have the motion 11-2021-Ward, excuse me, 11-2021-1 for the 45th anniversary awards. And the awards committee came up with an extensive document. Sorry if you saw it twice in the board packet this month, but just wanted absolute clarity that we knew what we were voting on. But do we have a motion from Ben? Does anyone second it?
Second, N7XG.
Okay, thanks, Dean. And so we have a motion and it's been seconded. Is there any discussion on the motion to bring the two new awards to the table for our 45th club anniversary? Okay, I'll go ahead and get started. The first call area has earlier directed me to vote approval on that. And AC2MT, can you hear us? Can you vote on it this time? Well, you can't blame me for not trying. The fourth call area.
You missed.
Skip the third.
I did, thank you. Third call area, I'm sorry, Keon. How would you like to vote?
Third area approves KE3HAY.
Approve, okay, thank you. Now the fourth area.
Fourth approves AE4NT.
Okay. And then the fifth call area.
Fifth approves WA6LBU.
Sixth call area approves. Seventh call area.
Seventh approves WB7ASC.
Okay. And the eighth call area.
Eighth area approved, KGAWL.
Okay. 9 is still not here. Oh, I see Dale Cam. I see Dale is present now. Okay, 10th call area.
10th area approves WB0PYF.
Okay, and DX.
And DX area approves B3CMB.
Okay, and president
N7XG approves.
and vice president.
KN4UK approves.
Okay, well, we did real good on that one. 2 not voting and the rest makes it unanimous. So good job. Motion carries. And next item that was listed on the agenda is motion 11-2021-2 pertaining to net starting times. And that motion has been withdrawn by the maker of the motion. So it's just for your information. I don't think any further action is required. And next item is just a reminder that this month and in December, we're accepting nominations for the club president. And, you know, the way it works is that any member in good standing can run for president. And they have to be nominated by their area director for the region they live in. And so far, I believe Dean is the only one that's announced for the president so far, but we do have one more month to go on that. I don't think I'm missing anything. Go ahead, Dean.
You need to have that nomination made by the area director.
Okay, Ron?
It is my pleasure to nominate Dean Davis and 7XG for another term as president.
Good job. Okay. Now, do we go through the second? And
Nope.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
okay, well, good. Well, Dean, you're officially nominated.
Hey. Now let's find more. You guys.
There you go. We need one more.
Right.
Yeah, and then we're just getting towards the end here. Is there any discussion on any items?
Yeah, I'd like N7XG.
Yeah, go ahead, Dean.
So, yeah, the discussion, I do apologize a little bit, but the IT group has been, among other things, working on establishing a new system for voting, for online voting this year that is involved basically the assignment of member ID numbers to everybody. And we are working through helping people get online. We are going to do a mock election probably sometime in the next couple of weeks. We're going to try to grab a couple of members at large and get them to do a mock vote and make sure that we haven't missed anything. And that should probably occur shortly after Thanksgiving. So, we've done a lot of testing. It looks really, really good. And let me reassure you that in addition to online voting, you'll still be able to vote on the air. You'll still be able to vote via U.S. mail. All the other ways that we've done it in the past are still going to be open to our members. It's just that the method for the online voting this year has changed. And I'm open to questions and criticism or anything else, any other discussion.
Well, having worked closely with the computer industry over the last 45 years, I've seen a lot of computer projects go into what's called beta testing. So I will say I will fully support your efforts, fully support their efforts. It's good that we're doing a test of it before we actually go live. And I'll just say I'm glad to see it happen.
Well, I'd like to go on record that this year we've had some really, really good committees, do some really good work. And the IT group, and this isn't me doing all the work, but this is a group of 4 people have done a lot of work at trying to move some of the technology forward. We're not trying to change the way we do business or anything else. We're just trying to step into some new technology. And I think the whole concept of being able to assign a member a unique member ID number is sort of a novel concept when you talk about a club like ours. So, we've made a lot of progress, and we'll continue to report to the board our progress. And I'm working really hard to get the committees to regularly, every month, write something about the standing committees, just so that we can keep the board and the membership informed. So thanks, Joe.
Well, very good, Dean. And thank you for the additional details. I appreciate it. I'm sure the rest of us do too. And is there any further discussion on anything else?
Joe, I have a comment.
Yeah.
I just announcing that I am not running for re-election for the 10th area. So if you could post that in your notes, and I'll send out a couple more emails tomorrow.
Yeah, I did see that, Ray, and I appreciate you telling us that. And I'll just say that thank you very much for your service to the club over the years. And whatever health issues are going on, I hope you somehow get past it and you become better and stronger. But you're in my prayers, and I hope all goes well, Ray.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ray.
Thank you.
Now, Ray, does this mean that you'll have more time to check into nets?
Maybe I'll be mobile again. We're planning to go to Florida in December, so maybe I'll hit some capitals.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Don't forget the CW, Ray.
It's always first.
Okay.
I'm 350 counties away from working CW the second time. For,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I need to get that done before I get real sick.
Yeah, I looked at my totals a little while back, and there's that one county up in Alaska must be very difficult to get. But it's way up in the northwest corner of the state, and I didn't even know.
There's only 4 districts in Alaska. It's really pretty easy.
Well, except all the population are in 3 of them, but
A lot of people go up there to work them. So
oh, okay.
you look at the notes and stuff for future trips, there's always somebody from the spring to the fall going up there because they want to work all the districts too.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, it's that time. Do we have a motion?
I move to adjourn, AE4NT.
Okay, Ben, I got you down.
Second, KM4 UK.
Okay, KM4 second. The meeting is adjourned at 6:31 p.m. Pacific time. And thank you, everybody. I think we had a good meeting tonight. Thanks again for joining us. So 7-3 and enjoy the rest of your